Well, oh, get up here. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. YouTube, family and friends. I've started working on the porch again. I decided to cut that one bad board out. And I'm gonna cut it a little further over than what it is right now. I don't know what's going on. I want to apologize. Last couple of videos, a couple of the frames were turned. When I downloaded it and put it together, they looked like they were supposed to be. How they turn, I don't know. But anyway, I'm back at this today. Now I've got to, let me show you. I've got to measure a board to go here. But first I'm gonna set the depth of my saw and come over a little bit more on that one. And then cut a board to put in there. And I did find a couple of boards that I never used that have some, you know, like they were brand new. They just weathered, they've been laying out. But they were laying on the edge of the back porch there, laying flat. And they're just as solid as they were the day that I laid them there. So one piece of that is going in here. Hopefully, well, no, I won't. I know I won't have enough to do all the steps. I'll have to put some newer boards. And Scott said he thought he knew where some was that might work, that's weathered. And if so, I'm going to use them for the steps. The only thing that I might end up having to get a board for that's not weathered. It might be the back steps here, which you really, it's the bottom two, it's the bottom half of two of them. So there's two boards put together. Here, I'll show you. Left in it to have boards long enough to go around. I don't want to do the ramp in different boards. I want them to be one solid board all the way across, not pieces. So that'll be that. And then I can, if they need to be, I'll pressure wash them off and then get them. That sun is giving me a hard time. I'll be able to get them pressure treated anyway. Treated, yeah, with Thompson seal, and go from there, and that job will be done. But I actually decided one or two I really don't have to replace, but on the ramp this year. But hey, while I'm doing it, I might as well. I don't think they'll last much more than another year or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace them. I got 6 boards across there to replace. So I'm gonna work on getting that done and call it quits. I haven't seen Wile E. Coyote. Last night I did hear him close by, very close by. And I sat out on the back porch and I just sat there with my long iron laying across my lap, just waiting, and my spotlight all set up, ready to hit him right there. But he never showed up. But he was close. I mean, he was right down there at the creek. He wasn't up in the woods. I just don't know what to do about him. And I don't think that there's more than one coyote on that ridge. I know that. But I think there's just one. And it's the one that had the pups, I'm sure, that got my turkey down here. You know, the one that's sitting on the 8 eggs that we still got in the incubator. Scott put them in the incubator, but I feel sorry for that turkey. And she was gonna be a mama. But it just wasn't right. But it's right in the kingdom of the wild, you know. That's just the way it goes. But it's still, yeah. You know, that turkey was living its best life down there, and wild animals had to come in. But I'm pretty sure it's that one. And I believe her pups have got old enough to quit crying and all that kind of stuff, because I don't hear them anymore. I don't hear them whining down through there. I'll tell you one thing, she does know when to tell them to shut up. She knows how to tell them to be quiet. And it's unreal. Wherever she's at down there or up there, if I knew, I'd already had her. But I did put another light. I think I told you on another video, I showed one of my night visions. But I put another light on a pole down there right close by to where she would come under and got that turkey. And it's got a low light sensor that just stays on all the time. And then the other light, the big light, comes on when it gets activated. And it's went off since it's been up there. It's only went off about 5 times that I know of. Of course, we haven't had any problems since she came back one time. I think it was one day last week, and the dog got after her, caught her. I had went to the store and I come back and Scott goes, "Coyote was back. Tank he took off after her, and unfortunately, Tank, we got a trap also set up underneath that fence over there. Unfortunately, Tank's the one that set the trap off. It didn't hurt him. It just captured him. So, I just caught the wrong one. Wrong one, stepped in the right place, or the wrong place, you should say. But, yeah. I'm gonna work on this, getting this measured and get this, get that rest of that cut off there and to where I want it cut back to, and get that board in there, and I'll be back with you in a little while. It's kind of hard to, people can say what they want or think, oh, he's just making a video. He's, you know, but it's very hard to do what you're doing and shoot video at the same time. It's not easy. And I should be pushing. I haven't checked lately, but I've got about 200 videos out of different things, you know. Running around my grandson, that's something I want to talk about. Nobody's took me up on winning that t-shirt. Nobody's guessed or nobody's told me what it was yet. I mean, look, I've got videos, previous videos, which are not hard to find, that has the answers to it. So, you know, if you're wanting, like I said, I only got one shirt left. It's a medium. But if you say, well, I wanted to win, but I didn't want it, I can't wear a medium t-shirt. If you participate in this and want to wait, because it'll be after the first of the year before I order t-shirts again, I'll wait till then to send you your t-shirt and make you the size you want. But I have to order so many. I can't just go down and have one made or three made or whatever. So I have to wait till after the first of the year, and then I'll be ordering some more. But that's about it for the moment. Let me get back to work now. I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Sarah. Yeah, but I mean, the kind of arguments these people seem to have, and it does not need to be new. The child should see,
Okay, what I doing?
Yeah, that is good for them to see.
Oh.
Because they're saying I'm coaching, so I want that to be squashed. There's no way I could possibly coach him. The thing seems so
Putting some blocks on these cross members to give it add support.
I want this to end. I want him to be okay. I don't want this to have long-term effects on him.
On this one that I split in half.
Some pretty bad behavior.
I forgot to turn the oops, I guess it worked better if I turn it around like it's supposed to be.
Like we were at my mom's house one day, we were getting sorry. He was losing, he got upset, he went to the bathroom, came back out, we continued to play.
Okay.
I noticed
I'm listening to a court case on TV, and it's been going on for 10 years. Can you imagine putting a kid through 10 years of a custody battle?
saw him hit his feet with rocks, which we had, there was a witness there, her name was Katrina. I've seen him hit his feet with rocks. He started hitting his feet with rocks. He just scratched it and started hitting his feet with it. And I said, why are you doing that? And he said,
Beyond me, but I've been watching it.
How does he put the mark on his back? I don't understand that. This is strange.
Ah!
So she was saying the child's doing it to him.
Oh no!
Doesn't make sense. Shooting him in the back.
Oh, yes. Well, I've got another one. I just got to go find it. I just dropped my bit. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot to hit restart.
Kind of a itch and just trying to scratch it. Yeah. I've scratched myself before.
Well, I went to cut these, and my saw battery wasn't strong enough. And so I had to charge it up. So I didn't get nothing done for a while. Okay.
And with everything that I'm doing, I'm super busy. Like, and I want to spend as much time with Preston as I can, and I'm so worried if I leave him alone, he's going to hurt himself again. And I don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm trying so hard.
Well, I've sort of put this one under the other board.
I can't watch it 24/7. When I started the job and the sober homies,
I think I might cut one.
I did it on my own.
Something bringing up here to me too. I may be completely wrong, but she would have needed a tissue. That's what
I think we're ready to cut the board.
No, I mean, I don't want to need it. I'm just going and talking to somebody that doesn't have anything to do with anything. If it was,
Well, as you can see, that board is cut and in place. It's got 3 screws in it. And I went to put the 4th one in it, which I've got 3 more screws to put in. Battery was dead. I mean, I'm just having that kind of luck today with batteries. So, and I don't have spare ones. I don't use them that often, so I don't really feel like I need to have a bunch of batteries sitting around, because they just don't get used that often. But I have used that drill over a long period of time, a number of times. And it just finally said, I mean, it wouldn't even light the light on it. It just quit right after that screw. So I'll put 3 more screws in that tomorrow. I'll pressure wash it off, and when it dries, I'll put some stain on it. And when I do, then the top part, the level part of the porch here will be done. It will be over with. Then I'll have to deal with is the ramp. And of course, I'll have some strong batteries then too. Now earlier, you'll see where I jumped from. I could make one and just stick it in the middle and you never know the difference, but you know, it's one of the things of life. I was going to show you these steps and explain to you what I had to do, what the 2 down here, which I'll use depending on what we come up with as far as weathered boards. But I'll put newer ones down here, because down here, let me turn it around. I almost did it again. I almost did a video without a video. This is the back way down, and it doesn't get used that much. It's not part of what you see. You know, people coming in and out of my house come from the other end, up the ramp and up the steps to over there. But these boards here on these steps, there's 2 of them, one here, one here. That makes 1 step. Well, this one here has to be replaced, just the front one. That one's good. And then of course this one, just the front board, just the front part. The back board is fine. So, but before I get to them, I want to get the ramp done. And then whatever I got, if I have to use new boards, then I'll use new boards back here. Now I videoed that earlier out here in the heat and sun, and didn't get videoed. So I was looking at the videos and I was like, hey, wait a minute. Chicken's out. There's a chicken still out over there eating. Looks like. Yeah. It's dark enough now you can see that light. Let me flip it around here. See that little dim light right back there? Right back there. Well, that'll get real bright real quick, and it did just a minute ago. And I thought I think I see a chicken down there. But anyway, that's where Miss Wile Coyote, or Wile Coyote, whichever one it is, came through that I was talking about. See that light? That light, it looks bright, but it's not. It's a real dim light. In the dark, it looks like it's pretty bright, but oh, I think that's a rabbit down there. See, the ducks are over here now. The chickens can come all out here. They can come all the way from the barn all the way up to right here. So they've got plenty of free range from one end to the other. I was surprised. I thought a chicken was still up, but they've all probably went to bed now. Anyway, I showed you what I did today, even though it was really nothing. One board. And I didn't even get it to screw all the screws in it. But I got the other battery on the charger now for the drill. I don't think that big battery that I use for the, it might fit it. If it does, you know what? I'm going to finish it. I just thought about that. I could take the one off the skill saw, but that is a big old battery compared to the one that's on the drill. So, but I'll see if it'll fit. If it will, if I can make it work, I'll use it. Put them last 3 screws in. Then all I have to do is get up in the morning, pressure wash it off, and later on in the day, I should be able to put the Thompson seal on it, and that part of the porch will all be done. Listen. Can you hear the bird chirping over there in the tree? It's probably got a nest over there or something. Yeah. Anyway, it's a beautiful evening. If you're out here working it, you do get hot still, but it's cool. It's cooling off. I think it's supposed to get in the 60s tonight. And that'll be nice. Air conditioner quit coming on, and so its temperature's not dropping in the house. Oh, yeah, there's the light, and there's the moon. And can you see the moon? Let me see if I can block the light. There's the moon up there. See them? I can't block that light. There we go. There's the moon up there, see? Well, I'm gonna run out for a few minutes after I check that battery and see if it'll work. I'm gonna run up to the fruit stand. I'm having to move some straw out of the straw trailer because of new load of straws coming in. And he said there wasn't that many in it, but we'll stop by there. See how he's doing. All right. That's about it for me today. Everybody have a wonderful night, and start the morning off with a big smile and carry it throughout the day, and spread it wherever you go. And God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you, and keep on smiling. It's random things I do. Good night.